So Google My Business verification is now needed. But is it possible to do this without a postcard? Well, in most cases, it's a simple thing. You've registered, they then have an address for your business, and the postcard gets sent to your address, and then that gives you a little verification number, which you can then add into Google verification area, and then your Google verification is then acknowledged, and then your business is ready to go. So that's the simple process that the majority of people will do. But people ask me from time to time, is it possible to have a Google My Business verification, but without using the postcard? The answer is yes, it is possible. We're going to see why and how that is possible. Hi, I'm Zane from Zanet Design, and I help businesses like yours grow on the internet. So I'm hoping today I can help you, particularly when you've just registered your Google My Business. You now need to verify it for using a postcard, but it just may be a case of you, for some reason or another, you're unable to register through using a postcard. So I'm just going to look, are there other ways to do it? And is there alternatives to registering through using a postcard? So let's just consider what the scenario might be then. So it could be that you've got a new business, and yet unfortunately it's still not, the premises still hasn't been built yet, it's still in construction. So imagine there's a shopping centre and your shop's part of that shopping centre, and it could just be that at the moment you have no physical post box for you to receive that business verification postcard. So you want to verify the business, you want to get it up and running, you want to get reviews, you want to get posts, you want to get promotions, and yet you can't do so because you have no box or post box to receive that verification. That's the type of scenario that genuinely may require it without a postcard. Now, there are a few other things that Google say are possible. It's not just through a postcard or through mail. You can verify through email. You can even verify through a phone. And there are occasions where if you've got 10 or more locations, then it could be done in a bulk process too. Let's just consider those before we go into then our tutorial. So let's take the postcard. If you're verifying for a postcard, then the address you've got your business down to or as a location on the map is where the card will then be posted to. And normally it takes 3 to 5 working days. You receive the postcard, it has a verification code, and you enter that code into your Google My Business account, and then you can then be approved. So that's the postcard. If it's a verification through the phone, then whatever the phone number is that you've registered with Google, they will then use that to contact you and to provide you with a verification code. Now, in the case of that, there's just certain types of categories that are allowed to verify themselves through a phone. So you may find that the only way you'll know about the phone verification is because it appears when you register your business, as opposed to just having a mail option. Now, similar to the phone, you can also verify using an email, but again, that's just limited to certain categories, certain businesses as well. So if you don't get that option, then you know that's not available to you. There are occasions where you can instantly verify your business, and that's generally if you've already been verified in the past, then Google can allow certain businesses to just instantly be verified there and then. So that's another option. And the final option is if you have a bulk amount of locations, normally when there's more than 10, then Google will offer you another alternative way to verify them. And also we're going to just see one more other option at the end of this video. So let's now first of all go straight in to see how we can verify our business for a postcard and other means.
So you've entered all your business information and you've then clicked finish, which we saw in our previous video. But now we're moving into this section here where it asks you to then enter your postal address verification. And this is where they'll then send a postcard to you. Notice there that post office boxes or PO boxes are not eligible for this. So at this point, really, if you do have your business constructed, you do have a place where people can go to, then you need to make sure you put that information in. But it just could be that maybe your business is still being constructed. So just imagine that you're having a shop built and you don't actually know the address yet. They've not named the shopping centre or the road. And there's nowhere where you can have a delivery of a postcard. So this is a real situation, and just want to stress that I don't for one moment support any spamming or fake addresses or fake businesses. I think the reason why Google is doing this is it wants proper businesses to be shown and found, and that gives everyone a proper service, and that rewards honest businesses too. So I just want to stress that I'm in no way supporting anyone that doesn't want to verify the correct way. But you can put verify later at this point if you have a genuine reason to do so. And that means then you've still got your business. So verification is needed, but it now does give you the opportunity. So we've got 40% up together so far. And this is an opportunity for you to add your hours, to add your description, to add your logo. You can basically fill in a lot of information, and you can get the whole business ready to go. You can do a fair chunk of information, and you can even build the website. So you saw that's your free website there, so you can visit that. If you click on that, you get your free website, which again, it's just very basic at the moment. It just knows it's the pool area, but it's not been confirmed. We've got the telephone number and that's it. So a real basic website there, but it still does in effect give you some presence. And then you can create posts as well, which is a good way of generating information. You could put a few promotions ready to go as well. And once you're ready to verify, now, then at this point, you click this again, and then you fill this out. Now, if you do fill this out, you can actually, there's a facility to then say that your business isn't opening yet for say 4 months. If you did have a web address, did have a physical address, you knew the address, but say it's in 4 months' time, you can put in 4 months' time my business will be open. And in 90 days to go, you get a lot more information. I think there's then the potential for the card to be sent to you as well, for a verification as well. According to Google, they say that you can click verify later, and once you've done that and you've put in your opening date, then about 90 days beforehand, before opening, you can start to add posts. But in this case, it appears that you can add posts anyway, so maybe that's a bit of old information on Google's website. If you still find after this that you can't get verified, then there's a few things you can do, and that's really these bonus few things you can do. First of all, you could go to Google's business on social media, and that seems to be the quickest way to get genuine people verified. So you can contact facebook.com, and it's Google My Business, and if you go there, you'll be able to communicate, explain your situation. Or you can go to Twitter, which is twitter.com, and then it's / Google My Biz, B-I-Z, Google My Biz. So those are two ways in which you can communicate. There are just a few other things that I noticed. If you do a search on Google, you can get some kind of third party people that will confirm it for you. I don't know about this, and I'm just again putting it out there that I came across this when I did a search, that they're saying that they're trusted verification services. So if you didn't have a physical address that you wanted to be shown, or you couldn't for some reason get a postcard verified, and I can't really think of many reasons why that would be the case, but there are some perhaps where there's a dispute over a business or something and you're trying to move things forward, then there are a few that claim that they can get you verified, but they charge for it, and they're apparently meant to be above board. So I'm not going to suggest you do this because I don't know, and I've never used it, and I'd have no reason to use it. But it could just be that maybe due to one thing and another, you can't at the moment verify your business. So these guys, for a fee, offer to do that. I don't really know why, but that's my bonus tip there. What I would say, probably you're better off is going to Google My Business on Facebook or on Twitter and asking them and seeing what they can suggest. But hopefully that's been useful. If you do decide to do that, you do so at your own risk. But there are many people that have said they've done it, and I don't understand why people can't have a postcard to their address. But there you go. Maybe if I've missed something, you can explain to me in the comments below. So thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe.